Tuesday, April the 23rd, 7:37, 2024. You know, there's a dude with a funny looking hat. I watched a video last night. I believe he's tried to oversimplify metal detectors. You know, he's trying to lump all the metal detectors basically into the same pile. He even tries to lump the simplex in with multi-frequency. You know, and he talks about YouTube testers, and he was out, I guess, and he got over 1,000 targets, and I think he found one that all the machines wouldn't see or whatever. You know, it's well, here's what I'm going to say. The data's gone now. You all could go over there and you could read some of what I've said since the year 2013. Okay, I made comments, recommendations, suggestions, my take. A lot of what I said over them years come to light. Okay? Yeah, you had some of the people over there, you know, oh, that's a bad idea, sharpshooter, it won't never work. We don't need it. Do I need to look at 1,000 targets to see something with a metal detector? No. I can put a Deus 2. We'll just use that machine. I'll use it. I can put a Deus 2 up on foam with some nails and with some coins. Do I need to do 1,000 checks in the wild to see if this holds true? The 14 kilohertz max band use on that machine will fall short of detection, doing tests more so, versus the 40 max use frequency. I don't have to go to the wild and do 1,000 tests to figure this out, do I? Now, somebody buying that machine might not know that. They may not know what the difference is between the modes. Now, I think the user's manual may make reference to something about iron and use of the higher frequency. I don't know. Okay. You will also, if you will notice when you're watching my channel, I actually compare a detector against itself. Since these detectors are using different frequency, different modes, different frequency weighting maybe, I compare them against themselves. Now I want to just let you know this too. I don't know how many, I've got 2,500 videos up, but they're not all involving metal detectors, but a whole lot of them are. You know, you can put comments in my videos, and there's a whole lot of videos with the detectors. I don't have a whole lot of comments in my videos where somebody's come over there and said, yeah, sharpshooter, you're full of shit. That's not true. Go home. Try again. Okay? Some of the stuff that I show, will you see it exactly in the wild all the time? No. But will you see some of it? More than likely. Or a shade of it. Not everybody puts as much time in. Not everybody has maybe as good an understanding of frequency, different things associated with a metal detector. And then, you know, you've got coil size. a coal size can make a detector look better than it really is. You know, the shape. It can. We've seen this. I've seen it. And in the wild, you will find out that it's, you know, comes up short depending. And this goes back over the years. Now, this is not just today. This goes back over the years. Now, I was talking to a friend the other night, you know, and he watches my YouTube channel. He don't live too far up the road from me, by the way. And he's a real nice person. His name is Mark. He's very intelligent too. He's sort of reserved. He's quiet. He doesn't make a lot of racket, you know. He probably ain't as vocal as I am, and that's okay. And here's what he said. And there's some, you know, think about this. When you connect the dots, you may hear me use that phrase more often in the future. He said, well, I had to watch your video again. He'd watched it and he had to watch it again. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Actually, think about this. If you're a university student, and you walk into a college campus, and you walk in and you sit down, and here comes your professor. He gives this, you know, this learning lecture, teaching lecture. Now, I don't know if these universities are taping any of this now or not, where a student can go back and re-watch it. But on YouTube, when I do a video, that's exactly what you get to do. So if you're in a university in a teaching lecture, you know, if it just happens and it happens and you walk out of there and there's no record. So if you know, you may not get a re-look to re-hear what was said. Okay? Because then you might miss something, huh? But that YouTube video, you can go back and you can look at it. If you want to watch the damn thing 20 times, you can. And some of these videos I do, I'm going to say this right now. There's some experienced and the beginners that probably should look at them again. Now, you see me testing, showing, discussing what I see with some of these metal detectors. You get a new metal detector, take it out and use it. Take it out and use it. Take it out and use it about 3 or 4 months. Then go and watch some of my videos. Do you see? Do you see what did you figure out some of what I showed? Or do you see what I showed? Do you see a lot of shades of what I showed? I bet you do, don't you? There's little things about metal detectors, and there's different strategies and tactics you can use depending. The user's manual's not going to tell you this. You know? And sometimes we can get tunnel vision with a metal detector model that we're using, and oh yeah, we're going out and maybe we're successful, but the problem is there might have been something, there may be something we're missing. Maybe we should go back to a site we've been in and we're successful. It's like, oh, look here. I showed some stuff yesterday about a DS2 that might fall into this category as far as flat iron. Metal detectors models sort of have their own personality. The personality is probably reflective of the people who created it. Okay. But this being updatable, you know, sort of changes that a little bit. But when the detector first comes out, when it's first released, that's really when you're getting the personality. You're getting a good look at the personality of the people behind it, in my opinion, okay? And we've seen what's happened there in the last 10 years, haven't we? We've seen some models released that were what? Less than desirable. That's what I'll use that phrase. Okay. Some of the things that were wrong with them were sort of basic. Alright, camera back on. Well, anyway, I'm sure the wheels, the gears are all turning at these detector manufacturers. You know, trying to make a better detector. We'll see what comes along. Sharpshooter doesn't know anything. Okay? It'll be interesting. That's going to conclude the detecting talk of the day. I hope everybody has a nice day.